Hi folks, following on from last lesson about the reasons why people don't believe in God, what I'd like you to do is jot down from memory or from looking at your work from previous lessons the reasons why and the reasons why people don't believe in God, okay? So I'd like you to pop that in the front of your books or on a Word document. And if you're feeling super brave, if you'd like to share your ideas in the group chat, that would be fantastic. So pause the video here and get on with that first task. So the title for today's lesson is If You Were God, Would You Say Sorry? So make sure you've got that written down in your books, folks. So in the assignment area for today's lesson, there is a video which shows you how to use Flipgrid. So it's a YouTube video. I'd like you to watch that for me, please, so that you know how to use it. And then once you've done that, I would like you to give your opinion and a reason for your opinion about the statement, believing in God is stupid. So think back to the reasons for and the reasons against believing in God. This might help you to answer this question. And once you've done this, what I would like you to do is record a response, pressing the little pink button that you can see when you open up the Flipgrid, to record your answer for me, please. Please make sure that this is sensible, and I will be checking them all before you can see what each other have put. Okay, so once you've done this, you should be able to see other people's videos. What I'd like you to do is focus on one person's video. I'd like you to click on it and watch the video, and I want you to think about, have they given their opinion? Have they given a reason for their opinion? And have they used any evidence in their answer? So what I'd like you to do, there's a little speech bubble underneath the video. If you click on this, you can write a comment. And what I'd like you to do is give feedback on how they could improve their answer for me, please. But remember again, let's try and be respectful towards each other. So be constructive, but there's no room for being insensible or mean, okay? Okay, folks, so for your final task, what I would like you to do is answer believing in God is stupid using Peel paragraphs. So use as much of the lesson time remaining to do this. Make sure that you don't run into your next lesson. So what I'd like you to do is give me a point, give me an example, explain this example, and then link this back to the main point to tell me your opinion. Now, if you get a chance to in the time remaining for the lesson, please tell me a different opinion in a second Peel paragraph. Then at the end of this, I'd like you to tell me why you disagree with this opinion, okay? If you could finish off by writing a concluding sentence which tells me your overall opinion, that would be fantastic too. So remember, there are examples that you can use from the previous two lessons, and we've looked at different keywords that you could incorporate as well. So just before you do this, please watch the next slide. Okay folks, so I've provided a WAGOL for you here, so what a good one looks like. I'd like you to use this to help you think of some ideas, but I really would prefer not to see any sort of copy of this example. So this is one Peel paragraph. So the point is, I agree with this statement because there is lots of suffering in the world. Then the example is, for example, people all over the world have died of thousands of different diseases. Then your explanation is, this shows that an all-loving, all-powerful God cannot exist because there is so much suffering and pain in the world. Then to link it back to the main point, therefore, I disagree with this statement because it does not make sense to believe in God in a world full of suffering. So that's just an example of the first Peel paragraph you might write. So that, as I mentioned, superstars will then be able to write another Peel paragraph which disagrees with this opinion, and it will explain why it disagrees, okay? So for the remainder of the lesson, please pause the video and carry on answering your own Peel paragraphs. Okay folks, so if you could please submit your work to the assignment area, Different Opinions on God, ideally by the end of the lesson, or if you're having technical issues, by the end of the day, that would be great. You can either handwrite your answer and send a photo of this, or type your answer and send the Word document to the assignment area. Thanks guys.